Hello class, this is Jim Brakebill. I am your instructor for Fire 001, Fire Protection Organizations, and I wanted to do a quick video on how to navigate through the course. So the first thing I would like you to do that's required is once you get into Canvas, go up to your account knob, which is right here. I want you to click on Account and then go down to Profile. And now what you're going to do is you're going to hit Edit Profile right here. And then you're going to upload your picture and then do a short biography, a little bit about your background. And if you want anybody to take a look at your Facebook page or your Twitter account or anything, you can upload it right here. Okay, the other thing is I want to draw your attention to is your settings. So you click on Settings, and your settings, okay, you have an opportunity to take a look at some other things like your name, the display name, all right, and your default on your language, your time zone, and then other Google services. And then these are some improved integrations. And then these are some features down here at the bottom. Okay, so when you get done, you go up and you click on Notifications. And this is where you get to pick on how you want to be notified anytime there's a due date, anytime that there's a change in any course content, a reminder that when assignments are due. So if you look at over here, you have a choice of either using your email address or push notification to all the devices that you have or your cell phone number. All right, and again, you just go down, you can be notified of due dates, grading policies, course content, anytime there's a new announcement, anytime somebody responds to a discussion or posts something to one of your discussions. And what you do is you just click on what you want. So if you want to get notified, click on the check. If you don't want to get notified, click on the X. So when you get done setting up your profile and your notifications, then I want you to locate your course. So you're going to go over here to Course, go down to All Courses, and you're going to scroll down here, and I'm going to find Fire 001. Here it is, right here. Fire 001, Fire Protection Organization, Spring 2019, and I want Fall 2019. All right, so I'm going to go up here, Summer, Fall. Come on, where is the fall? Okay, so you find Fall, ENT, here it is. Here's our class. Okay, so if you want to have your class appear here on your dashboard, what you need to do is you go right over here and you click on the star. And once you click on the star, it moves your course to the dashboard. So you click on your dashboard, and now these are all the classes that you'll be taking in the fall. Okay, and so here's our class. You click on our class, and it's going to take you right to the home page. Now, if you notice on your home page, the 3 most recent announcements that get sent out on Canvas are on your home page. All right, so you see you have your welcome message, how to set up your student profile, and then here's an announcement I set up. Do you have what it takes to be a firefighter? And if you want to read it, you just click on it like this, and then you can read it, and then you can reply to it or just leave it alone. Okay, so get back to your home. All right, so I want you to scroll down to the bottom, and it gives you a little course description, when the class becomes available, some tips on success, how to access the course. The next tab down on your Canvas toolbar is your syllabus. So you click on syllabus, and everything here is arranged by due dates. Okay, so you can see everything that's due by Sunday, August 25th is here. September 1st. Okay, or you can click on this link, and you can print out the paper syllabus. So it'll go down, and then you can click on it down below here, and I think I've got my Canvas on. I've got my recording on, so I won't be able to open up the syllabus for you. Let me try it one more time. Here we go, right here. Now you can see it. So you would open it up, and here's your course syllabus that you can print out. Okay, and please go over this course syllabus for you students that are new to college. Okay, is the contract between you and your instructor, and it lays out all the rules pertaining to this course. And since this is an online class, you might want to pay attention to attendance, okay, which is right here. An online class means you have to be on here almost every day doing something in this class if you want to stay enrolled in the class. Okay, to get out of that, just X out of it. All right, where do I start my work? Click on Modules. Okay, and Canvas is designed like a book. Okay, so you start right here, and please do not make the mistakes other students make where they say, okay, I'm not going to go through any of this, and I'm going to go right into the classwork. Well, this is all the instructions for the entire course. All right, so you start right here, okay, and it says a little bit about myself. All right, and then you just go ahead and you turn the page. And down here, okay, you can see where the page is going to be turned. Let me see if I can, right here where it says next. Okay, do you see right here this next? That you would click on the next, and that would be to turn the page. Let me see if I can move this over here and hit turn the page. Okay, and then here's a video on how to use Canvas. If you've never used Canvas before, you click on the video here, and then you can expand the video to the full screen by clicking here. Turn the page. Okay, this is a little video about the fire program at Copper Mountain College, and you can click on this video right here, and then you can enlarge it by clicking on the little square down here. Then you hit next. This gives you information about the course. You can scroll down. Okay, and notice that in black ink right here, any email traffic between the instructor and the student must be done using your campus email or your Canvas email. Otherwise, I won't be able to respond if you send it to me on your personal email. Turn the page. Here is the attendance policy, okay, for this class. And you can see that, again, you have to participate in this class on a daily basis. So basically what attendance means is you have to meet all the deadlines or all the due dates for the assignments, discussion boards, quizzes, and exams. All right, and that's participating on a daily basis. Turn the page. Okay, here's the cheating policy. Turn the page again. Now, this is the discussion board policy, and I want to bring this to your attention. Okay, this is an online class. Students are going to be required to participate daily on a discussion board. So the daily participation shall consist of posting threads to all the forums and responding to a minimum of 2 other students and threads. Students shall also be required to post forums on related topics throughout the course. Students must write to the collegiate level and be able to convince the readers you thoroughly understand the topic. Substandard writing, which is misspelled words, punctuation errors, poor grammar, syntax errors, etc., will not be accepted. Please read the directions very carefully for each discussion board assignments. Students will notice there are 2 due dates for each discussion board assignment. The first due date is the date you need to respond to the initial discussion, and then the second due date is the date that you must reply to 2 other students' posts on a discussion board assignment. Okay, students who fail to meet this requirement will run a risk of getting an F in the class. Most if not all, police and fire personnel have to write reports every single day. So this is why we have the discussion board, and this is why you have to write to the collegiate level. Do not submit a discussion with misspelled words, punctuations, syntax errors, not knowing how to use the proper to, and to, and there, and there. Make sure you get some help before you hit the submit button. Okay, here's the textbook information. You can either order it online from jblearning.com or you can purchase it down in the student bookstore. This textbook is required for the class. Okay, you won't be able to pass the class without the textbook because there's a lot of work that comes right out of the textbook. Once again, I have some successful learning strategies. You could take the time to go through and read. All right, periodically I'm going to be holding a webinar in this class on using the conference tool, which is this one right here on your toolbar. You'll receive an email from me telling you the date and the time for the conference. So you'll log into Canvas, click on conferences, and then on your screen it's going to say join conference. All right, and these will be required and attendance will be taken. So please, again, you have to log into Canvas and check your email daily. All right, if you don't check your email daily or your course announcements daily, you're going to fall behind. This video right here shows you how to use the conference tool. Okay, this is the library skills workshop. It shows you how to do your research for your term paper and your research project. It's all free. And if you click on this link right here, it'll show you all the schedules for all the different topics that are being taught in the library free of charge for students, so you can be successful in doing your college research. Okay, so here's your first discussion assignment. All right, and I want to go over it with you very carefully so you understand. Okay, so this is called the first day check-in. Okay, here are your instructions. Please introduce yourself to the class. Okay, write a response to this discussion prompt. Here's your first due date, Wednesday, August 21st, 2019 by 11:59 p.m. I have provided the following guidelines to help you introduce yourself to the class. So in this discussion, your name, the city you live in, your occupation, what your educational goals are, career goals, why you're taking this class, and something that's unique about yourself. Here is the second due date. Okay, so by Sunday, August 25th, you need to reply to at least two other students' posts with welcoming comments and what you share in common. Okay, so how do I grade your discussion? Go up here to where the dots are, you click on the dots and put show rubric. Okay, this is how your discussion is going to be graded. Okay, so on your initial prompt, each discussion is worth 10 points. Your discussion board assignments are 15% of your total grade for the class. So if to get 5 points on your initial prompt, you're going to meet discussion assignment requirements, grammar, spelling, and sentence structure meets college level requirements. And then the reply to your peer postings on a discussion board, so you get 10 points. You responded to 2 postings with constructive information and makes meaningful reflection on the group efforts. You consistently respond to postings within a designated time frame. Grammar, spelling, and sentence structure meet college level requirements. Okay, so you get dinged, okay, if you're late turning in your assignment. Okay, and so let's see here. Did not meet discussion assignment requirements, grammar, spelling, and sentence. Okay, did not, and you get 0 points if you're late. So if you don't turn this discussion in by Thursday, okay, August 22nd, you get 0 points for your initial discussion. Okay, and if you turn in your response to 2 other students and you do an outstanding job, you only get 5 points, which is an F because you got 50%. So this tells you how it's going to be graded. And again, click out of that. So this needs to be done like right away. Make sure you check the subscribed box, because when you do, then you're notified when other students respond to your discussion. Okay, this is called the student forum. This is where you can post questions to the class, any announcements you want to share with fellow students, any questions you might want to ask for help on. You can just hit the reply button and ask your questions, and then other students can get in and reply. This is not graded, by the way. Okay, course projects. Okay, so you're going to have to do a cover letter and resume to apply for a job as a fireman. So what I did is I put together a PowerPoint presentation on interview skills and resumes, and then I put one on interview skills and resume presentation, topic number one. One of them is cover letters and the other one is resumes. And now here's your assignment. Okay, so and it talks about when it's due. Notice the due date, November 10th, 2019. It's also reflected back up here on your course syllabus. So if you go down here to November 19th, or no, I'm sorry, November 10th, you'll see that the cover letter and resume assignment is due. Okay, we'll go back up here to modules. Okay, here's your research paper. All right, and so on your research paper, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to submit your assignment. It goes through what we call Variscite, and this is a program that's nationwide that checks for plagiarism. It'll tell the instructors if you've cut and pasted, if you copied other students' work. It also gives me the page number you got it from, the name of the periodical or magazine or student you copied it from. This is an automatic F, okay? And so what I've done is I've let Canvas show you the results, okay? Anything above 10% is considered plagiarism. So please read this very carefully so you don't get marked down on points. Okay, next is we go right in. Now, this is the way the class is divided up into 4 modules. Okay, each module, you can see here, here's module 1 with the due date. Module 1 consists of chapters 1 through 4, and then you have to take a module exam. Module 2 is September 15th through October 2019, but you can't do Module 2 here because I have it locked until you do Module 1. Okay, you go down, and then you get into the midterm exam, which is due by October 13th, and then you start Module 3, okay, which is October 13th through November 10th, and then Module 4, okay, which is November 10th through December 8th. Module 4 is only chapters 13 and 14 because it gives you the last 2 weeks of the class to finish up on your term paper and on your course final exam. You can always work ahead in this class, but never fall behind. So I'm only going to take you through the first chapter because they're all laid out the same. Okay, so again, it's like a book. Okay, so you click on chapter 1, and this is an overview of what chapter 1's about. All you have to do is read, okay, what's down here. Then you're going to turn the page. These are your learning objectives. Okay, each test question on the midterm and the final and on the quizzes and the module exams are mapped to one of these learning objectives. So if you know these learning objectives, you should be able to ace every exam. Turn the page, and now you've got your reading assignment, which is please read chapter 1, pages 1 through 27. Now you're going to have your homework. Okay, here's the homework. Please answer the 16 chapter review questions on pages 28 and 29 in your textbook. Here's the grading rubric. This is how you score points. Each homework assignments worth 20 points. And this is what I'm looking for when I grade them. So there's no surprise. The students that want an A, you need to be right here. Okay, next I gave you the PowerPoint slides. All right, and if you want to enlarge the PowerPoint slides, you click on this X right here, and the PowerPoint will open up into a full PowerPoint. All right, and then you just X out of it. Next, I have a detailed study guide. I put together a complete study guide for my students. So what you do is you open it up here. And remember I told you, okay, here are the learning objectives. And then this is the study material that I put together for you. Okay, these are all the notes. Okay, so I took all the notes and everything off the lecture for you. This is your study guide that I prepared for you. Okay, next are the videos. Okay, these are videos dealing with the different topics within the covered chapter. To watch a video like this one here, this one is on the BIDL test, the BIDL physical fitness or physical ability test. Click on the arrow, okay, and then play it. This is the firefighters physical agility test at Rio Hondo Academy. This is me right here. I'm one of the proctors. Okay, to get out of the video, just hit your escape button. All right? Okay, here's your discussion board assignment. The discussion topic will be in purple here. So this one is discuss the role of human resources and work ethics in the fire service. Okay, here's your first due date. Looky here, August 22nd. The second due date is right here, Sunday, August 25th. Do not be late on these discussion topics. This is 15% of your grade. Now, look at what this one says. You might consider the following questions to help you get started with typing in the reply box. Do not do what so many students have done in the past and answer each question. That is not how you do a discussion board. It is a discussion board. These are just questions to help you think. You also do not have to use the textbook. You can Google information, okay, or you can use other sources to help you respond to this discussion. Again, so when you type your discussion, you're going to type right here in the reply box. If you want to look at the grading rubric, click on the 3 dots, go down to show rubric, and put your arrow right here and expand it out so you can see. Again, I want to emphasize there are 2 due dates for every discussion. The first one is for the initial prompt, and then the second one is for your 2 additional comments on on 2 of your students' posts. Notice I clicked the subscribe button. All right, next is a chapter review. So looky here what I put for you. Now that you have completed your study of chapter 1, let's review to help you study for quizzes and exams. Remember that. And then I reviewed all the main topics in the chapter for you. All you have to do is read it. You hit next. Okay, and to take the quiz, okay, make sure you read the directions on the quiz. So this is a 10-question multiple choice quiz. Each question is worth 1 point. This quiz is not timed. Students must know and study the materials presented in chapter 1, in the detailed study guide and the PowerPoint slides prior to taking this quiz. I give you 2 attempts on each quiz, and I tell Canvas to only record the highest score achieved. All right, so you're going to click on the quiz, and this is what the quiz looks like. Okay, you just select the, then when you get done, after taking the quiz, you're going to hit submit quiz. And then it's going to show you, oh, you've got 9 unanswered questions. And then I'm just, okay. And now you're ready to go in. Oh, and then you can review your answers. Okay, and see which ones you got correct and which ones you got wrong. It's instant feedback for you. Okay, so at the bottom of the quiz, now you're ready to go to chapter 2. All right, and that's how you navigate through Canvas. If you want to look at your grades, Okay, you click on your grades and you'll have your grade book. And then you can see by going all the way over, you can see here, the homework assignments and quizzes are worth 5% of your grade. Discussion board is 15% of your total grade. Your module exams are 15% of your total grade. The midterm is 20% of your grade. The final exam is worth 25% of your grade. The research paper is worth 15% of your grade. And your class participation is worth 5% of your grade. I do offer extra credit in this class, and you can go to different events at the fire department where I'm the fire chief. I'm the fire chief at Yermo Calico Fire Department. I'm also the deputy fire chief in Morongo Valley. And so I give you extra credit. Like if you want to go up to Calico days and help the firefighters render first aid and respond to calls, I give you I think it's 25 points for 12 hours. Okay, and that's listed under extra credit. All right, and so that's one way enough extra credit can bring your grade up one full letter grade. So that opportunity is going to be available, but you have to look at your course announcements and you have to check your emails every day. Okay, if you want to chat with fellow classmates, you can click on the chat and you can get in the chat room and you can send chat messages back and forth to each other classmates. So that's basically it for the Canvas tutorial. And I want to thank you for taking the class. We're going to have a great class. It's going to be a lot of interaction. I do hire people on the fire department out of my Fire 001 class. If you want to go ahead and start your time in the California State Fire Service, you got to let me know. All right, and we'll start training you on the job. And I look forward to working with you. Please feel free to either call me or email me if you have any questions. I opened up the class about 2 weeks early so the A students can get a jump start on the class. All right, thank you very much, and this concludes the short tutorial, and I look forward to working with you throughout the semester. Thank you.